Moral relativism versus subjectivism versus objectivism. Have you ever wondered why people can have such different views on what is right and wrong? Today, we will break down three important concepts in ethics: moral relativism, moral subjectivism, and moral objectivism. Understanding these ideas can help us navigate moral discussions in our daily lives. Let's start with moral relativism. This view suggests that moral judgments are not universal. Instead, they depend on cultural, social, or historical contexts. There are three types of moral relativism. Descriptive relativism simply notes that different cultures have different moral beliefs. For instance, one culture might accept polygamy while another does not. Metaethical relativism goes further, claiming that the truth of moral claims is relative to specific groups. Normative relativism argues that no culture's moral code is superior to another's. This means that moral diversity should be tolerated. Next, we have moral subjectivism. This idea states that moral judgments come from individual feelings or preferences. When someone says something is wrong, they are expressing their personal disapproval rather than stating a fact. For example, if an individual believes lying is wrong, that belief reflects their feelings. Different people can have different moral views, and there is no objective standard to determine which view is correct. Now, let's discuss moral objectivism. This perspective holds that moral truths exist independently of human opinions. These truths are universal and apply to everyone, regardless of their beliefs. Objectivists argue that some actions are always right or wrong. For example, harming innocent people is considered wrong, no matter the cultural context. Objectivism often relies on reason or natural law as the foundation for these universal truths. The key difference among these views lies in where moral authority is located. Relativism places it within cultures or societies, subjectivism locates it within individuals, and objectivism bases it on universal principles. Relativism respects diversity in moral beliefs but struggles to address harmful practices. Subjectivism values personal opinion but can make moral debates seem meaningless. Objectivism provides a basis for criticizing harmful practices but must justify why these universal standards should be accepted. In practical terms, these views shape how people approach moral disagreements. A relativist might hesitate to judge another culture's practices, while an objectivist might argue for intervention in cases of human rights abuses. A subjectivist might focus on personal authenticity in moral decision-making. Understanding these positions helps clarify debates in applied ethics, such as human rights and cultural practices. Recognizing the differences also helps avoid confusion, like mistaking a call for tolerance for genuine moral relativism. By grasping these distinctions, we can better engage with ethical discussions in philosophy, law, or everyday life.